Good evening, everyone. Good to see you here. Tonight, we'll start off with the flag salute, a call to order, the flag salute, announcements, minutes of the last meeting. Then we'll have a few minutes to meet Andrew Hollings, who's the field representative for Assemblyman Scott Wilkes, the 38th California Assembly District. And he's been visiting our meetings, and we thought that everybody should know who he is. Then we're going to get the latest information on the Vista Canyon Ranch project. And now Glenn's not going to do the presentation. You're going to do the presentation, right? Then a presentation on the drug-related Good Samaritan law by Kim Keener. A climate change global warming presentation by Cher Gilmore. And a CWA acquisition of Valencia Water Company presentation that was going to be presented by Lynn Planbeck, but instead now is going to be presented by Joan and Ed Dunn. Then our version of public participation, 1 minute for anybody that wants to speak for the first 5 people, preview of the next meeting, and we'll adjourn. So we're going to be really, really tight tonight for time, and let's try to keep everything together. I think everybody has followed the Christopher Dorner tragedy that occurred over the last few weeks. He murdered 4 people. First, Coach Monica Kwan, then the public safety officer and her boyfriend Keith Lawrence, and later on, police officer Michael Crane was ambushed in his car and killed. And then lastly, Detective Jeremiah McKay, who tried to apprehend him and was shot and killed as well. So it's one of those deals where we always talk about heroes that are amongst us, and they come in various different forms and they have various different jobs. But at the end, it says that we should all remember those brave people that are there to protect us, and remember that there are heroes all around us. So with that, Mr. Colley, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I'd be delighted to. If you could please stand and put your right hand over your heart and join with me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. For announcements, I'm going to keep them short this meeting because we have so many other things that to do. However, I really want to remind you about Mayor Keller's town hall meetings. Last time Mayor Keller was a mayor, he held 4, 1 in each quadrant of the city, and he's doing that again. A few weeks ago, he held the meeting in Newhall, and on Tuesday, March the 5th, at 7 p.m. at the Fair Oaks Ranch Elementary School, he will hold a Canyon Country meeting. So if there's issues you want to talk to him about, that's going to be one of your opportunities. Also, there'll be another meeting in Saugus on April the 30th and one in Valencia on May the 7th. Remember, you don't have to live in a particular area to go to a particular meeting. So if you're at all interested and you can attend one, please attend the other. There are meetings going on right now for the UDC updates and the Lions Corridor Plan. And there were public outreach meetings held on February the 23rd and the 19th. And the changes to the UDCs are available on www.santaclarita.com/UDC update. And those UDC changes that are being put into effect represent about 700 pages of changes. So this isn't a small thing that's occurring. And so it would benefit you if you're at all interested in a particular part of it to go out there and look at the sections that you think are applicable to you. Also, the Lions Corridor Plan is approximately 100 pages. It's also out on the online. We'll probably talk about these at a future meeting. One of the things I thought was very interesting was that businesses that decide that they will comply with the aesthetics of the plan, build to the specifications that the city is asking for. If they're a restaurant, they get the benefit, or that's the way it was stated, the benefit of reduced parking, which just doesn't seem like the a worthwhile thing for me. And also the fact that now, I mean, when the state decided that we should have reserved handicap parking, I was all for it. If you have troubles, you know, getting around, handicap parking is, I think, a really good thing. I get very upset when I see people parking that don't have handicap stickers. But now the new thing is reserved parking for people with vehicles that are fuel efficient. So I guess if that's, to me, that's the government overreaching and trying to decide what kind of vehicle you're going to drive. And we'll talk about those kind of changes at some future time. The Metro I-5 Express Lane Plan, there was already one meeting held. There'll be another one February the 26th at the Sports Complex and February the 28th at Rancho Pico Junior High School. At the meeting that I attended, I was 100% of the public visiting that attended. I was the only public person that attended. I was up against about 15 people from government and from Metro, so I figured I had them outnumbered. Okay? But this is another one of those plans, kind of like the high-speed rail plan, that they don't know how much it's going to cost, that they don't really know what they're going to charge, and that they're going to set up in a public-private partnership, and they want me to feel good that if in case it fails, that Metro will stand the bill. And who funds Metro? We do, right? That was really great. So if you're interested, this is about generating express lanes down the I-5 so that in order to use it, you would have to have a transponder, and then you would get charged depending upon whether you're riding alone or two people or three people. So another one of those interesting plans from Metro. Huh? Whoops, what time? That's a good question. What time? I don't remember what time. I'll have to find out and add those to the charts when I send these out. Attendance, well, we're rolling along, and we're going to see how we're going to do. Hopefully this year the Moose will get air conditioning and we'll do much better in the summertime, but I appreciate everybody that has been attending, especially when in the summer months when it was a little tough last year. Video statistics are kind of marching along as well, and we're going to keep watching them. Last month, our winner, the one with the most views, had to do with how was Kevin Korenthal. So Kevin should feel good that he was the most popular person in our videos from last month. Next meeting, the American Red Cross will be here to talk about their Prepare SoCal program, and we'll at that point be able to tell you more about the Santa Clarita UDC update and Lions Corridor plan, in addition to the Metro I-5 Express Lane proposal. And this is the time of the year when we'll nominate 2013 Canyon Country Advisory Committee officers for elections in April. So thank you very much for choosing to come to the Canyon Country Advisory Committee. And we'd like to have kept that other discussion going until 2 in the morning, but we just don't have the same time frame available. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next month.